Iriafin on the switch, tied it up, took it away. More great defense from the Trojans, and Watkins goes down hard, and she's grabbing her right knee, quickly grimacing in pain. Back at USC, let's take a couple of looks at what happened with Juju Watkins. Remember, she grabbed at her right knee, right leg as she went down, and she was carried off the court by personnel. You see right away the look on her face, the pain, and then grabbing as...
Man, she went down, clutched her knee with an inaudible scream, rolling in pain with no tears. And I swear to you, I felt it. And not sympathy pain, I mean it. I felt it. And it's because I've lived that moment 3 times. Juju Watkins, one of the brightest stars in college basketball, just tore her ACL last night in the NCAA tournament. And if you've ever been there, if you've ever heard that pop, you know. You know the wave of silence that hits your chest. You know the moment all your dreams slam into a wall at full speed. I tore my ACL 3 different times in high school. 3. It got to the point where hospitals and physical therapy clinics started to feel like practice fields for me. Crutches were the norm, and a comeback wasn't just a goal, it was a lifestyle. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it broke me over and over again. But here's what saved me. I had a foundation. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, after my first ACL tear, I had no idea what an ACL was. I wasn't as prepared as I could have been. But after that first one, I trained, I strengthened, I worked on all the ugly stuff, the small muscles, the boring stuff, prehab, before I even knew what prehab was. Now here's the truth. ACLs don't discriminate, but they do have patterns. And for young female athletes, the odds, unfortunately, are stacked higher. Why? Well, because the structure of the hips from the hip to the knee creates a sharper angle called the Q angle. Combine that with dominant quads and weaker glutes, and now you have a joint under pressure constantly. Now, this isn't about fear, this is about facts. You can't control every landing, pivot, or freak accident, but you can stack the deck in your favor. And that's where training comes in. There are 2 people I wish I would have had when I was younger. 2 programs that might have changed the game for me. Matthew Maloney with Prehab Academy has truly built something special. A program made specifically for the injury by somebody who gets it. Now, if you're somebody who's post-surgery or you're trying to strengthen your knee before it ever happens, he's your guy. He takes a very personalized approach, young athletes to adults, and make sure that you get a program specified to strengthen in that joint. Matthew's very personal with his approach, and he takes calls with each of his clients to make sure you get a specified program to your body. If a personalized approach is more your speed, book a call with Matthew, and I'll attach a description to his calendar below. And for a world-class proven program that just flat out works, knee over toe guy. If you scrolled on IG, YouTube, you've likely seen him moving like some kind of magician, but it's not magic, it's science. Backward sled pulls, tibialis raises, real movements that create real resilience. I'm a strong believer that this is the kind of stuff that should be in every single high school weight room across the country. Every off-season program, every athlete's routine, male or female. If you've never tried this program before, I recommend starting with a zero dense body weight only program to teach you the fundamentals of how to move and how to strengthen and make your body more resilient. Again, this is a very straightforward program, universal, it's for everybody. I'll attach the link in the description for you to give it a try. Watching Juju fall didn't just remind me of my past. It reminded me of what we owe these athletes. We owe them more than just highlight reels and NIL deals. We owe them education, preparation, the truth. Not just go harder, not just play through it. Juju will be back. I believe that with everything in me. She's a dog and she got that fire. But for every young athlete watching this, don't wait for your fall to start your rise. Start now. Build strong now so that if the worst does happen, it doesn't break you. It just slows you down. If you're an athlete, a coach, a parent, share this message. Let's normalize preparation the same way we glorify performance. Let's stop reacting to injuries like some random act of God and start treating them like predictable consequences of neglect. Juju, prayers up. You're not alone and you've got the whole world behind you. And for everyone else, it's time to train like your future depends on it, because it does.